wonderful viewers, how have you been? How are you doing? I'm back again with another exciting episode here at Dog TV Kenya, the best documentary channel for all dog lovers. And watu wangu wa Kitengela, I'm back again. Kajiado County, you're doing me good and I am loving it. So today I am visiting a dog owner who's passionate about dogs and has several dogs, but out of it, I've seen a lot of Rottweilers. So today we are going to talk more about the Rottweilers, okay? So stay with me. Let him introduce himself and tells us what he do and why dogs, okay?
Yeah,
Greg.
Mambo.
Poa sana.
Karibu.
Asante.
My name is Greg, aka Puppy Hayes. Welcome to my humble home. I'm not a kennel, but this is my dog section.
Okay, asante sana, asante sana. You're not,
Terriers.
these are your terriers.
Kwa nyumba. They alert me. You know, they are very alert, by the way.
How old are they?
These ones are 6 turning 7 months. The Maltese.
Oh, it's dancing.
The Maltese. This is
Can you see that dog dancing?
Come, Alia. Good girl.
I see.
My Maltese. Hawa muka hatuna kwa nyumba. They're very sharp, very compassionate, very you can really get attached to them. So, and actually, nikianza kukaa na dogi sana, pedigree dogs, nilianza keep the Pomeranians. So I kept the Pomeranians, but I kept them, it was years ago. So unfortunately, kuna zile zilipass. Then I got these terriers and Maltese. So sasa niko na hawa.
Okay. This is nice. You can't get bored around here.
Si rahisi hata.
Okay, the big guys.
I don't keep. Okay, Rottweilers, most people say Rottweilers are very aggressive. They can be, but it's up to you how you keep them. My dogs, the temperament is, I can say, as you can see, they're not even barking.
So these ones
I can even open, you go inside and have a seat.
Really?
No problem. This is a 10-month-old Rottweiler. She's a female. I really love them. Her name is Iniesta. I love football. So most of my dogs, I name them footballers. Because it's for the love, it's not for anything else.
Okay.
So this is Iniesta. Iniesta. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Iniesta.
Very nice. Then again, she can be very aggressive. Iniesta, watch. Watch. Alafu namwambia tulia mama, hakuna shida. Good girl. Hakuna no problem. Now this is Iniesta's sister.
Iniesta's sister.
Yeah.
Iniesta's
not sister blood related, but home related. Iniesta's sister. Very calm. From a very good bloodline. Out of one of the biggest breeders in Kenya. Very sharp, as you can see. She's watching you in your eyes. This is Junior. Named after Junior Baiano. Those who know Junior Baiano, we named him after that.
So he's a boy.
He's a boy. He's a defender. Very sharp. You can see he's even looking at Junior. He's trying to understand what's going on. Good boy. Very sharp, very attentive, very obedient. Has a very high praise.
Can you say that?
Junior?
I didn't know Rottweilers can do that.
Rottweilers can jump.
Oh. What will make you jump?
Relax, Baba. Good.
Oh my, this is nice.
He likes you.
You like
He likes it. Good boy, man. Good boy.
You want to show off? You want to eat my cake?
Now, there's another thing about dogs that you can't write off the German Shepherds. So now you just have to have German Shepherds.
You just have to have
You
German
have to have
Shepherds.
German Shepherds.
And these are young puppies.
These are young puppies.
How
They're
old?
3 months old. All of them are 3 months.
And another big boy right around here. Oh my god, he's so big.
You can see that his name is Pablo.
Pablo.
Pablo is the oldest here. He's 3 years old. Very nice Rottweiler. Got him from a very potential breeder. We love him. He's a very nice family dog. Actually, out of all of them, we spend time with him in the house with the small ones. More than these other ones.
Really?
He really loves being in the house. Rottweilers are very nice in house training, housekeeping.
You see, I've met Rottweilers before, but they are aggressive. So actually, this is the first time I get to interact with the Rottweilers. Yes, non-aggressive Rottweiler, a friendly, social Rottweiler. So how long have you been keeping dogs?
Come, let me show you something.
Okay.
Let me show you. Actually, I was cleaning just the other day. I got something. You see this cage?
Yeah.
This cage, my mom bought me this cage. I think it was in 1995 or 1994 or something. I was still very young. She got me this cage because I loved dogs. I used to go out playing, Nini. And then I come back with this stray dog. And she tells me, you can't keep this dog. She tells me to take it away. So I got this dog. It was a very nice brown dog. It was a local. We call them locals.
Local dogs.
This is Amtani, the mongrels. So I told Mama, no, I have to keep this dog. So she went and she came back and she got me this cage. This cage actually, now that I know of exporting and importing dogs and everything, these are those cages that are used for export and import of dogs. Yeah, they are put here and they weigh them and all. As you can see, you know, it's
nice.
old.
Yeah, and it's old and it looks so
It's old.
lasted all those years.
She sent it to me from France. You can see Air France. So I used to keep him inside and then I lock. And then I come, as I was young, I was small. So I spend the whole day here, just playing with my puppy. And then he grew bigger and bigger and bigger. So now he could not fit. So now I asked my mom, now what's going to happen? Now he can't fit here. Because now, she told me, just keep him. And then I started knowing how to keep dogs in the house. I also give thanks to my mom because she let me keep dogs, which I have come to notice that I love.
You love dogs. So from saving stray dogs mtaani to keeping pedigree Rottweilers, are your Rottweilers registered?
All the dogs you've seen here are registered. Yeah.
So the dogs you have,
All pedigree.
they're all pedigree, and they are yours. You're not breeding, you're not selling, you're just keeping them.
I just love dogs. And I think because I've been seeing my mentors, the guys that I'm watching, the dog breeders that I'm seeing, I'd love to be a dog breeder one day, but for now, I'm just keeping dogs because I love them and just decided to buy. And they're very expensive by the way. But I decided to buy them because I want one day, when I'm walking with my dog, someone tells me, you have a very nice dog.
So right now, if let's say I come here and I like that dog and I'm really willing, like I want to buy that dog, you can't sell it to me?
Which one? These ones?
Yes.
I can sell it to you, but I'll sell you the puppies if I have puppies of them. But these ones, these are already far. Would you sell me your child? I don't think so. Yeah, so they're already family.
Small dog, the terriers, Rottweilers, and GSDs. Do you have another breed that you'd want to have in the future?
You know, if I could keep dogs, you would find more than 100 breeds here. But it's just that I can't keep all of them here. I have a friend of mine, actually 2 friends, very close. We've grown up together. They also love dogs. I actually used to sell them dogs until now they love dogs.
So you're not selling dogs, but you have a lot of them to feed. How do you manage that?
You know, when you love something, you don't care what you do for. You do for it. If you have a daughter, you don't care what you do for her. You'll do anything for her. You will do the last thing you can do for the last thing I can do for my dogs. The rest I'll think about it later. So when you say feeding, if I tell someone to send me 1,000 shillings, before it reaches to my M-Pesa, I've already ordered for food somewhere. Unfortunately. So when I come home, I feed my dogs, and then now I start thinking, Miss Jakula.
So you think about yourself after already the dogs are fed?
So I feed my dogs eggs. I buy trays of eggs. When I feed them dry food, I give them with eggs. I mix with eggs. So when I come and I feed them and then I figure out I don't have food for myself, si pia mimi nakula tu mayai. Maybe I just have eggs and I forget.
No, eggs. I think that's something new I've had. So you feed your dogs eggs, raw or cooked or how?
I mix with dry food just to give it a bit of wetness. Yeah, because dry food, like there's a dog I had, the one that is at my folks. When I feed it dry food, she feeds and then she feels like puking. She throws up. So when you put the eggs, it's a bit softer for them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that is something new I've had. We keep learning every day. Now, the dogs. Rottweilers are high energy dogs. They have a lot of energy. How do and you're working, right, full time? How do you manage to keep their energy level? They are calm. How do you manage that?
When I come home from work, you know, as you can see, these are many dogs. If I don't give them 2-3 hours of my time, I won't know what's going on with them. I won't know if there's a lump on the dog. I won't know if he's losing. I won't know if they fought. I won't know if something happened when I was not there. So when I come home, I give them my time. I give them 2-3 hours. I have Kitangela, you know, is still not so developed. So there's a lot of space everywhere. I come, and then my dogs, fortunately, my dogs, they love me also. So I can off-leash. The trainers call it off-leash. I can walk with my dogs off-leash.
Oh.
I can take them, I can open my gate and go, and they'll follow me. That's what I'm trying to say to a layman. So when I go outside, and I love sports, so running around and everything, that's what I use to make them excited. You know, dogs are highly, they're different. There are those that the prey drive is high, so you really have to give them a lot of exercise for them to calm down. So I do for them this. I actually do everything, the same thing I do for my German Shepherd and my Rottweilers and my Terriers. I do the exercise. I run with them to make them happy. I give them toys. There's Pablo. Pablo, I can show you something here with Pablo, but I have to lock these others because Pablo is high drive. Yeah, if you've had high drive, he's high drive. So when he's playing, I'd rather no one else is around because he can hurt the others and he's the biggest. Yeah.
And when it comes to feeding, how many times do you feed your dogs?
I feed them twice. When I go and when I come back. I feed them. I feed them dry. I feed them light when I'm leaving. If I'm leaving in the morning, let me say this. In the morning, I feed them light. In the evening, I feed them heavy. Rice, meat. In the morning, maybe a bit of the eggs, I'm telling you, a bit of dry food.
And when it comes to their hygiene, do you do it yourself, or do you have somebody who helps you around with the dogs?
As you can see, there are many, so sometimes I need help. But then again, the way I stay with my dogs, they understand me and I understand them. I can take my dog and go into the house and take a shower with him. I wash him. But with the surroundings as well, fleas and everything, you have to be a bit extra keen because of the fleas. They like investing in the sand, in these funny places, corners of the kennel, of the dog houses. So that's where I pour these antiseptics and everything, these anti-fleas things that will kill them, so that they can't settle. But otherwise, my dogs, I stay with them even in the house. So if I see a flea, I'm in danger. So I just know that I need to do something.
Now, their health-wise, the veterinary services, how often do you have the veterinary around?
Very nice. I can call him anytime. I can call him now if there's any problem. And then again, I've stayed with dogs for so long. Once you do something for so long, it's like you're in that profession. Sometimes you might think I'm a doctor. I can come in here and tell you, hey, this dog, there's something wrong with this dog. You can think I'm a doctor, but it's just about staying with them, learning them, knowing what they go through. So health-wise, I can notice if they're growing thin, or if the appetite is not good, because I feed my dogs myself. Every dog I feed separately to see what's going on. If he doesn't finish the food, there's a problem. Yeah, that's how I know.
And now, you have 3 different type of breeds. You have the Rots, you have the GSD puppies, and you have these terriers. How do they get along?
Why can't they get along?
They do.
They should. All dogs. Why aren't they called cats? They're dogs. They're all dogs, so they should get along. There's a dog that you'll find, maybe it's food, aggressive when it's eating, aggressive when it's playing, aggressive territorially. There are many factors that you have to look at when you have the dogs. But me, all my dogs, I raised them from when they were puppies. I teach them to all. When they're puppies, I feed them all together, so that they get used to eating together. And they know that eating it's not a fight. They can eat together.
Oh,
yeah,
that is awesome.
But when they grow up, I feed them separately, because Rottweilers, they have a different mentality than German Shepherds and Terriers. So once they're a bit grown, you've already socialized them. So that way you know that this one you don't have to feed them. You can feed him on his own bowl, so that you don't get these mishaps.
Now, you've mentioned that you're not a trainer, and yet your dogs obey you, like you're giving a command inside and they rush inside. How do you manage that?
That's why I'm telling you, staying with them. Yeah, living with them. You study your dog. I'm a dog lover. So when I stay with my dog, I don't just feed it and make it look good. I know what it wants. I know what it's thinking. I know when it barks, what it's saying. I can be in my house and they bark, and I'll know if it's someone at the gate, or I'll know if it's someone passing, or I'll know if it's someone knocking. So it's different. So the more you stay with your dog, the more you learn the dog. Dirna. Protect. Protect, Baba. Protect. Kula hiyo kitu. Safi. Beba. Yeah. Boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Pablo. Good boy, Pablo. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Done. Nipe basi baba. Nipe. Good boy. Nipe baba. Good boy. Give me baba. Give me. Good boy. Give me ball. Ball.
Easy, Pablo. Good boy. Good boy. Easy. Good boy. Good boy, Pablo. Good boy. Easy, Pablo. Good boy.
Pablo is not letting go of that ball.
Good boy.
No. Ulichukua.
Anachukua.
Nataka bola.
Haiwezi achilia ball. Easy, Pablo.
Pablo wants everything.
Good boy.
Good boy, Pablo.
Nimekupeana.
Mimi nimeona ikishika kwa mkono. Ikishika kwa mkono tena hata ngata hiyo.
Good boy. Nataka zote.
Pablo, kuja tucheze futa. Rottweilers are one of the ancient dog breeds still available. They are high drive and most probably if you're thinking of getting a Rottweiler, you need to have time for it. You need to have an active lifestyle for you to be able to work it out. A Rottweiler needs workout. So I hope you've learned. I hope you have enjoyed the show. I have learned it's amazing hanging out with somebody who's keeping dogs just because they really love dogs and keeps the dogs because of just the passion and not just because of the business that comes with the dogs. It's been, what can I say? It's been an eye-opener. Like, people love dogs out here. And there are people who are responsible dog owners out here. So I hope you've learned. I hope you've enjoyed the show. As usual, I'm your girl Linda Kenyita, and this is Dog TV Kenya, the best documentary channel for all dog lovers. Please don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification bell to get notified every time we upload a new video. Until next time, it's been awesome. It's been wonderful. Bye.